Hi guys, Kim here. Love, truth and trust. I got a question with this one and I would love to hear what your opinion is on it. I have an alignment that's really important to telling the truth. That when the truth hurts but has no positive outcome for either people involved, if it was shared, then should it be told? I sit on the fence with this one because I cannot see any positive outcome from expressing that truth. And is it a lie in not telling it? My friends and I have had conversations about this subject, and it seems to me that some think that they would want to know anyway, so they can make up their own mind about the subject. But then again, does that put the matter into the category of gossip? I had a real life experience of this in my own life. It's ancient history now, so I will share it with you. Even though it's of a personal nature, I cannot imagine it affecting the people involved at this stage in the life, as it's no longer a secret. My partner's brother approached me and told me he was gay, but he also told me not to tell my partner, and I held this confidence, but it created a weird energy between my partner and myself. My partner knew energetically I was withholding something from him, and when he questioned me about it, I denied all knowledge. It led in part to the dissolvement of this relationship because we no longer had truth as an energy between us. And in hindsight, I can see that my approach should have been to give the brother an ultimatum and to say something like, you need to tell my partner this within the next 48 hours yourself, as it will come between us. But I didn't know this back then, nor did I know that this would be the case. I guess when somebody puts a caveat on telling you something, we should in all truth never promise to keep a secret, but instead say, I will keep your secret as long as you understand. I will break my promise if it becomes harmful to me to hold it. Another example was this again many years ago, where I had a male friend of mine that was married, and his wife approached me at a party one night telling me that her husband was not the father of their child, but that I wasn't to tell him this. This was one example where I summed up the damage in revealing this knowledge to him, and I decided that it was not my secret to share. I also wondered if she was telling me the truth or telling me something that might be a lie in order to break up the closeness of that friendship I had with her husband. There's so much deceit in this world. My thoughts on the subject were, if it was meant to be revealed later, it would happen, but I was not going to be the deliverer of this news. Again, it created a problem between my friend and myself, as at some level he knew I was not being truthful. It's an energy that sits between people. It's invisible, but at the same time, your subconscious can recognize it. This part is the sixth sun revealing itself. Gone is the time where we could sweep issues under the carpet and pretend they don't exist anymore. But like I said before, it's a difficult one. I've also had examples where I've been good friends with people and been aware over time it hurt my feelings to be friends with them. I'm talking about physical pain here, occurring through the mindful suppression of being unable to share my own truths with people. And to avoid conflict, there's a great deal of this going on right now, with the differences of opinion occurring a lot because of the fragmented aspects of our external mirror world. In this example, I used Archangel Michael to cut the cords between our hearts, severing the deep love of a friendship over years. I released it with love. I can see now that trust and love almost go hand in hand. I do not think it's possible for you to give your heart to someone that you do not trust, or your heart gets badly hurt by it when you do. The breaking of trust is maybe the thing that breaks the heart, not the actual love. I think that during this time it's essential of us to protect our own hearts, however this may be done. I sometimes use the Hawaiian Ho'oponopono, probably pronounced that incorrectly, but it's a practice of reconciliation and forgiveness. I've used this many times in the past in relation to being around loved ones when loved ones were causing me harm and I had no idea what to do about it. I'll link a video to this technique below. Weirdly, it has worked for me. There is one more video I want to link just because it moves me so. It's called the Frayed Angels, and to me it expresses the conflict of this living world and how I feel about it. Thanks for listening.